Imagine your brain as a network of roads, each connection representing a pathway of thought, memory, or learning. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections, is the key to expanding those pathways. What if one simple practice could enhance this process, accelerating cognitive growth and improving mental flexibility? That's where sacred geometry comes in. Sacred geometry, the ancient art of drawing patterns that mirror the universe's intrinsic order, can act as a catalyst for our brain's neuroplastic potential. By immersing ourselves in the precise patterns of sacred geometry, we challenge our brain to identify symmetry, proportions, and relationships. This practice not only stimulates our cognitive flexibility, but also encourages the growth of new neural pathways. So, the next time you see a geometric pattern, remember it's not just a pretty design, it's a potential tool for enhancing your brain's adaptability. Sacred geometry, the study of shapes and patterns found throughout nature, offers more than just aesthetic beauty. It engages the brain in a way that specifically supports neuroplasticity, strengthening existing neural connections and creating new ones. When we engage with geometric patterns, the brain's visual spatial processing regions, like the parietal and occipital lobes, are activated. These areas are responsible for recognizing patterns, navigating space, and analyzing shapes. Repeated engagement with sacred geometry trains these regions, reinforcing neural pathways and enabling the brain to process complex information more effectively. The beauty of sacred geometry is that it's not just a visual experience, it's a mental workout. Each line, each curve, each angle demands your attention, challenging your brain to identify symmetry, proportions, and relationships. This constant cognitive engagement promotes flexibility in thinking, your brain's ability to adapt and adjust to new information. But the benefits don't stop there. Engaging with sacred geometry also promotes neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons. Every time you trace a geometric pattern, every time you solve a geometric puzzle, you're not just strengthening existing neural pathways, you're building new ones. You're helping your brain to build a more complex and efficient network of connections. This process improves your ability to learn, solve problems, and think creatively. And there's more. Sacred geometry also stimulates the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that's responsible for decision-making, planning, and focus. By demanding precision and attention to detail, this practice sharpens your executive functions. It's like a personal trainer for your brain, strengthening the cognitive muscles you need for effective problem-solving and decision-making. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about sacred geometry is its ability to enhance both left brain and right brain functions. It challenges your brain to think analytically and creatively at the same time. This dual stimulation ensures that your mind becomes more integrated, more adaptable, and more capable of complex thought processes. As you continue to engage with sacred geometry, you're not just improving one aspect of your brain, you're fostering a holistic growth that improves your ability to learn, solve problems, and think creatively.